All right, we are live for the weekly live chat, which is now the 200th. Believe it or not, when I first started this, I wasn't going live all the time. And I said, look, if you guys want me to go live, I'll go live like once a week. And I went live once a week every Wednesday. But then eventually it developed into something else. But we have plenty to talk about. I could have literally done a video. I'm probably going to do a video, but maybe not till tomorrow. But I might do it tonight after the stream. Strickland came out, put a video out with a bunch of excuses. I broke my arm, and I needed stem cells, and I had a broken nose, and Eric Nixig, I don't want him to be my coach no more. So we got that to talk about. We got the narrative that UFC 313 is trash. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev, which I want to talk about because I've seen the poster came out today. I've seen people saying kind of like they're not too happy with the card, which I think is a bit overblown, massively overblown, to be quite honest. So we'll talk about that. And whatever else you guys want to talk about. 312 recap, Dricus Hamzat, whatever. I can't wait. Literally, there's not a fight that I'm looking forward to more than Dricus Hamzat. And if you don't want that fight, shame on you. So, yeah. Card this weekend sucks. I don't think it's that bad for an Apex card. But how come I'm always in disagreements with everyone? Like, this Apex card isn't actually bad. .313 is way better than 312. That's a fact. Agreed. And that's a fact. Agreed. 313 is not that good compared to what we had listed last year. I think it's way better. 313 is better than what we had last year. 299, people overblown 299. It had a dog shit main event. O'Malley Vera too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, my take on 313, first off, it's not finished. We still have 3 fights to be added. Second off, it has a banger main and co-main. I don't understand, how we accept 312, but somehow 313 is bad. I don't know. I guess it's just a different... I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. My foot's itching for some reason right now. Like, I guess when you're expecting better because of the main event, I don't know. They just moved Blades to 313 as well. Okay, that's not bad. Look, am I crazy? I don't think it's bad at all. Even you know what's crazy? Looking at the card in its entirety right now is actually even the prelims are pretty good. I got to be honest. Like, I know the main card is really top heavy, but if you're an actual fan, Bruno Ferreira versus Armin Petrosian is a banger prelim. Marion Santos versus Francis Marshall is like a decent early prelim. Bruno Silva versus Joshua Van's a solid prelim. Chris Gutierrez versus Jean Matsumoto is a decent fight. King Green, or a.k.a. Bobby Green, Queen Green, versus Mauricio Ruffy could be like a prelim headliner. And we still have like 2 other fights to get added to it, at least. So I think 313 is pretty good. So when are you bringing on your first guest? I've already had my first guest. But yeah, 313 is pretty good, I think. All right, let me go back up. I saw one of your mods crashing out in the comment section because the fat ginger got a DJ interview. I don't know what that even means, but okay. Base Joey saying UFC 313 is trash, but when I said the card was mid, Joey, do you not understand the meaning of a question mark? That means we're discussing it. People are saying that, so I said 313 trash, question mark, twash? 313 twash? Okay. You're here for the gangbang? Well, it's just about to get started. You think Strickland wanted to lose because he was worried about getting recognized at Walmart? Yeah, I think he was worried about the 45-70. Eric Nixig won't be in Sean's corner ever. Whatever will he do? I know, that's true. That's true. Do you think Ankalaev can steal a title shot if Hamzat pulls out? Hamzat's pulled out of 2 fights ever in the history of his career. I doubt he's pulling out. So, Joe, I missed it. What was Strickland's excuse? Strickland put out a 4-minute video saying that he had a broken arm and he had staph and he had a broken nose and He didn't want Eric Nicksick in his corner anymore, and wanny nanny boo boo, and I'm a beta male soy boy, insecure puss, essentially. So I don't think that was excuses, dude. It was clearly excuses. I don't. Just because you make a bunch of excuses and after you say them, you say, oh, this isn't an excuse, but he's blaming that for the reason he looked like shit. You know, man, my camp was just not, I was just trying to grit through it, man. Chandler versus Patty will be on 314. Shout out to your cousin, Edison. There you go. Weird request, but okay. Will Habib come back at 185 and be 30-0 if Islam and Umar both become champs in 2026? And no. Philly's next fight isn't Islam. It is Islam. If it's not Islam, it'll be Volk. Now, if Islam doesn't fight Taporia, then it'll be Oliveira. Dustin versus Max. I don't understand why I got to keep telling you guys fights for months. Dustin versus Max 3 is in the works. Okay, it's not official. It could not happen, but it will be Dustin Max 3. It will be Islam versus Taporia. I'm not sure exactly when it'll be. It'll be Volk versus Lopez, and it'll be Chandler versus Patty. I mean, have I not been telling you guys that for literally like over a month at this point? I've repeated every stream. Chandler versus Patty. Ew. I actually like that. I'll be honest. Emmett or Murphy? I'll take Murphy. If DDP and Hamzat were bigger, how would they do against light heavyweight Jalton? Jalton's a heavyweight. But if Jalton's coming back down to light heavyweight, I don't know, dude. I think Hamzat mauls him. And DDP loses to Jalton, probably. I don't know. DDP's a weird one. I think he loses to everyone in the top 15, but he somehow wins every single one. But where does Bo fit in all this after he went to go to Penn State. He's in the rankings now. Those matchups are done correctly. I was afraid Volk, Ilya too. That could still happen, but it doesn't seem like it. What's your opinion? 313 main card still has 2 open slots. It may already be on there. I hope that it's not. I hope that they add some stuff to it. But UFC's a fly-by-night company. They're throwing shit together. They're throwing shit at the wall left and right. You know, I'll never forget they threw Kevin Holland, Daniel Rodriguez at a catchweight, and Tony Ferguson, Li Jingliang on like 3 weeks' notice. They put that together on like 3 weeks' notice. Sure, I think Bo would beat Ankalaev. What about you? No. Sup, Joey? Just saw Strickland crying. Can't wait for this one. Well, you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. There'll probably be a video tomorrow. Did you see Rampage going off on Anthony Smith? No. What did Rampage say? What am I supposed to say? Fill me in. As I literally click on Twitter, Anthony Smith needs to shut his fucking face. Yeah, Anthony Smith does need to shut his fucking mouth, bro. He doesn't know shit. He's a brain-dead moron. He needs to go back and fight at the Kentucky State Fair. Is there another Strickland video in the works? Maybe. Maybe. I really have a banger that should have been out all week, but I just hadn't got the chance to. Excuse me. Your boy's trying to get cruise to 50K, all right? And there's some videos that just need to be made, and that one I got skipped over because there was a bunch of other shit. Seems like every day there's just some new shit going on that people are like, hey, man, can you cover this? We need cuts badly. Vincent is just desperate for the cuts. Cool. Cut Strickland and cut everyone else on the entire card from the other day except Dricus and Gabriel Santos and DDP. Joe, have you ever been arrested? Multiple times, unfortunately. Blade's fight has been moved to 313. I did see that. I agree with 90% of your takes, except your takes on Yuri and Bell. I've never even talked about that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anthony Smith is from Nebraska, so he would compete in the Nebraska State Fair. Yeah, I'm sure they have great education in Nebraska, right? I'm sure where he's from has great education. Blades versus some new dude. They're just trying to get some fresh blood into the heavyweight division because the heavyweight division is garbage. Oh, so you're a criminal? Just because you get arrested doesn't mean you're a criminal. I'll never forgive Smith for beating Gus. Lost a lot of money that day. I can't believe Smith was decent. I can't believe Smith was decent at that one point in time. Biggest cuts need to be the commentary booth. Appreciate the shout out. I share your videos. You deserve views. Top notch channel. Thank you. I agree with Joey all the time because he's handsome and based and not completely biased. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do my best, man. I'm just out here speaking the truth at all times. What if Smith pulled an Aljo on Jones? It would be embarrassing. Cut Michael Bisping from commentary. I've been saying that for years. I remember when I used to say that Rogan was dog shit and people used to defend him. Now it seems like the tides have turned. I made a video a long while ago saying fire Joe Rogan. And I swear so many people got their butts nice and tight. Oh, how could you, Joey? How could you, Joey? Would Strickland versus MVP be the most boring fight of all time? Oh, God. They need to book Colby versus Strickland. They need to book Colby versus Strickland. Is what needs to be booked. That's what needs to be booked, if it's up to me. Bisping never going to get cut. He already sold it. Yeah, he's due power slap. Michael Bisping is even worse than Joe Rogan. Dude, I don't know. Rogan's gotten bad, man. Rogan's gotten so bad. It's unbelievable. Colby called out Strickland for a 180-pound catchweight fight on stream today. Really? Did that actually happen? Where'd you see that? Dontel Mays being ranked. I don't know what you guys are on about. I know. I could literally be ranked. I could literally be ranked in the heavyweight division. Dontel Mays ranked. I figured you would be mad after Sean posted. I'm never mad. It's not that I'm mad. It's just, listen, you guys have to realize when I go on these what do you want to call them? When I go on these tangents, it's because it's something that I've probably been saying for years, and now it seems like people are starting to follow suit and be in agreement with me. You know? But thank you for the 199, Hughefa. I appreciate your support and your super chat. Brother, thank you, Hughes. Shout out Hughefa, man. Hope everything's been going well with you and your channel. Back in 2021, Trent Ryan Smith wrote an article saying UFC need to get rid of Rogan and people lost their minds. I mean, the MMA fan, you can't... I've realized most of the MMA community, especially the very, very vocal... I said vocal. The very vocal portion of the MMA community are dumber than a box of rocks. A lot of people won't say that because they don't want to, you know, I don't know, divide a portion of their potential audience. But it is what it is. Thank you for the €5. Let me just search this. Euros sign. Yes, it is euros. Okay. I keep getting confused. Wait, did they announce 314 co-main is Alessandro Pantoja versus Kai Kara France? What would the main be? Did they announce that? I must have missed that. When did they announce that, bro? I didn't see that. That's just a rumor right now. You probably looked on Tapology. It's a rumor. Gotta respect anyone who says it like it is. Yeah. A lot of people are too afraid of, you know, dividing a portion of their audience or you know, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word that I'm looking for that I can't think of for some reason. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a simple word, but I can't think of it. It's not segregate. I'm not trying to alienate. For some reason, I couldn't think of that word. A lot of people don't want to alienate a potential portion of their audience. For me, it's like I just got to speak the truth. What? Like at the end of the day, Is my goal to be successful in here? Yeah, but is my goal to not be who I am just for... Like, I'm not going to trade who I am for the potential of more popularity. I'm not going to change who I am just to, maybe a couple extra dollars in the bank account. I'm not doing that. It's not... I would rather just not do it at all then. Just stop completely. But yeah. So... Hi, Joey. Even though I dislike Strickland, I cannot understand how you're able to justify Hamzat being friends with a dictator by saying he has no choice. You make no sense then. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? Yusuf, I thank you for the $9.99. Dude, I forgot to tell you, I finally saw the full Bryce Mitchell Jackson podcast because someone else uploaded it and actually insane. Bear was awful. He was treating Bryce like a child all the way through. Huzefa, man. I don't know what to say to you, Huzefa. I couldn't disagree with you more. People like Bryce need to be treated like that. People just wanted the entertainment value of Bryce opening his mouth and saying something ridiculous again. And also, a lot of people who believe in some of the things that Bryce says, they wanted him to have a platform to say it again, so they could use his celebrity status to help normalize his views. Now, if I was the guy Bear, I would have probably let him talk a little bit more and then I would have bitched him with facts. But fuck Bryce, man. You can't go around just saying dumb shit. He was trying to help Bryce, by the way. I'm telling you right now, I watched the whole podcast. He was trying to help Bryce. Oh, Huzefa. I thought... What was the point of the interview? Well, you said you watched the entire podcast. The point of the interview was definitely not to talk about Nazi Germany and Hitler the entire time. So because you have Bryce on, you have to talk about Nazi Germany the entire time? I just don't get it, man. And it just annoys... Like, I understand Huzefa's a pretty reasonable person. But it just annoys me. People are more mad about the guy Bear than they are about Bryce being a fucking idiot. So, like, I get it, Huzefa. I know why you're upset. And I'm not even saying it's like a bad faith reason. Because I felt it too while I was watching. I wanted to hear Bryce say something really fucking stupid. I sat there and I wanted to hear him say something really stupid. I could feel it, right? I could feel it getting ready to spit out of Bryce's mouth. I could just feel it, right? And then Bear would cut him off, right? But at the end of the day, there's two types of people. They wanted to hear Bryce say something stupid for their own entertainment, but then there's other people who wanted to hear Bryce say something to help normalize their own disgusting beliefs. So I get why he did it. And what Bear was trying to do, and it came off in the wrong way to a lot of people, is he was trying to save Bryce from doing something very, very dumb. That's what he was trying to do. I'm mad about both, of course. Thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate you. Yeah, I know you're a reasonable person, but I hate these takes, man. I just hate it because I know I'm on an island with this one. It's what Bryce is in the news for. It's expected. Okay. Thank you for the $1.99. What's the point of the interview? I already read that, but thank you again for the $1.99. I appreciate it. But Bear went too far with the Christian preaching. He could have scalded Bryce without this being too preachy. So what do you want? What do you want the guy Bear to do? You want to have him arrested because that's an infringement of the First Amendment, freedom of speech. You want to have him arrested? Do you want to kick him off his own podcast? I just, you act like he broke into Bryce's house and forced. I just don't understand. I don't know what to get to. I'm genuinely shocked at how many people are actual neo-Nazis. So many people on Twitter agree with Bryce. There's a combination of reasons, but a lot of people just kind of want to be edgy and they just like shit like that. You know what I mean? And like they think it's funny, so they like to kind of push it. I mean, it's really, really stupid. And then you have people justifying Bryce's comments by bringing up a war in the Middle East, which we won't even get into. You look so much like Shamil Gazib. I'm way more ripped, though. I'm straight up jacked, bro. Yeah, I don't like that they deleted it. I know why they deleted it, but I don't like that they deleted it. They shouldn't get bullied into deleting it. You would never dare bully me into deleting something like that. Poverty Pat, thank you for the 99 cents. Shout out Poverty Pat with his new account. He had to make a new account, allegedly. Allegedly, that's Poverty Pat. Allegedly. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. I don't know why it's randomly speaking. 313 is fire already. Prelims are great, too. I like 313. But somehow I'm in the minority. When I complain about a card, I'm in the minority. Justifying Bryce's comments with something that happened 80 years ago is odd. It's even worse to justify what Nazis did, since that would justify things. Yeah, I know. People lack critical thinking skills. I saw an updated pound-for-pound rankings. Why is Sean still... Your guess is as good as mine. So... Does Strickland beat Adesanya again? No, Adesanya's going to beat Strickland rather easily in a rematch if it happens. Flying knee Pereira wins second round. 3:57 on the clock. We'll see. Doubtful. Dern. Tatiana. How does it go? I'd probably take Tatiana. What's up, Joe? I've been watching your videos for a while now. Hope all is good with your life. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. Bryce thinks he can say whatever he wants because he is soft-spoken Furby. He does kind of look like a Furby, doesn't he? That little fucking Furby. Hold up a second. Furby. I haven't seen a Furby in a while. Bryce does kind of look like a Furby. Why does Bryce look like a Furby? I'm done. He does kind of look like a Furby. That's wild. Another question. Why is Imavov number 1 right now? Hamzat number 3. Am I missing something? The people doing the rankings are garbage. They don't know what they're doing. People forget Kamaru Usman, Suda visit Kadyrov without any family in Chechnya, yet only criticize Hamzat, who's obligated to support. Yeah, there's no other option. There's no other option for him. Weili Valentina next? Nah, it'll be Valentina versus Manon Fior, and Manon Fior is going to beat Valentina. I will die on that hill, and I can say that prediction is probably not going to change. Uzefa with another $9.99. I felt like Bear was not being genuine, like he was berating Bryce for their audience. It felt performative to me, or of course I do not support Bryce's views. I just thought Bear did not help. I mean, maybe. Some people are just like that, man. Some people are kind of like that. Like, I know it kind of felt like that, but like, the reason I say that is because I can kind of be like that too. Like, I don't know if you've been around for the like earlier days when people were always begging me, oh, do a collab. And I'm like, man, I don't really want to collab with people because I don't want to be a dick. Like, when I hear dumb shit, I can be a real like dick. And I felt like he just thought Bryce was so dumb. Now, I think overall, like, did it look great? Not really. But, like, I understand, like, he just wanted to shut the shit down before it even started for a multitude of reasons. But I get what you're saying. It rubs you the wrong way. But I get it, but it was like he was saying, dude, there's no justification. How is saying there's no justification for you saying Hitler was a good dude? How is saying there's no justification for that? Is Murad possibly using EPO, or is he just inbred? No idea. Is Bryce so dumb we have to treat him like a special need? Yeah, I guess so. Bryce was probably the one collecting those recycling bins back in the day. Good evening, Joey. What's up? I would pick Weili over Valentina. Dude, Valentina and them crusty ass lips, I'm never picking her in a fight again. Colby Covington's a pretty good guy in real life. He's a really good guy in real life, man. But shout out to you, Zepha, for the $9.99. I appreciate your support, bro. I think Whaley's probably too small for Valentina, though. People are way too sensitive about the subject. Nobody would bat an eye if Bryce wanted to go fishing. Or... What do you mean way too sensitive about the topic? Like, to point out that something is shitty doesn't mean you're sensitive about it. Why are you so disrespectful to some fighters? It's not about disrespecting anyone. I don't come on here and try to disrespect anyone. I just speak my honest truth. If you knew me in real life, you would know this is just how I am. Tay2, that's your best donation ever. Thank you for the $2.79. So basically, Sean and Eric beefing because Sean sucks. Dude, that's a good synopsis. That's a very good synopsis. Do they book Whaley Valentina? They're booking Valentina versus Manon. And Manon's going to whoop her. Is anyone else picking Manon with me? Because I'm so confident Manon beats Valentina. It's not even funny. Do you think American wrestling is overrated? I mean, I don't know. I never really rated it. Did Luke Thomas reach out to you? You should collab with him and Brian. I'll see if I can get in touch with him. What makes you say that? What makes you say that, Russ? Have you been the one asking about it 24/7? Yes, Manon win. Manon will win. I'm glad I'm not in the minority here. Dude said Sean and Eric are beefing because Sean sucks. That's actually your best dono to date, bro. Strickland got dumped on his bald spot, and now he's crying up a storm. That is true. Dude is legit crying up a storm. He's like, how could Eric Nick sick? How could Eric will never be in my corner again? How could he ever be in my corner again? He will never be in my corner. Ever again. I say way more sensitive, not too sensitive. The Holocaust is more infamous. Denying it's taboo than denying. I feel like we're arguing semantics here. I don't even know. You should replace McGregor emote for a new Bilal emote when he dumped Leon on his bald spot. It's not that simple. Because of the size of the picture to get that emote, it just would not look right. When Bilal loses the strap, Joey, everyone's going to get their lick back on you. Well, the joke's going to be on them when he loses it to Ian Machado Gary, so good luck. I can only fail upwards. Eric Nixick deactivated his Instagram. Strickland fans must have been going crazy. That's insane. Very good chance Strickland leaves Extreme Couture. That's funny, yeah. Manon Fior could be. So. Haunter, what are you talking about? What the fuck does that even mean? I saw that, Haunter, and I know what that was meant to be. You're a bum, bro. You're a bum, bro. She definitely beat Pena and Kayla. The Kayla fight would be interesting. Dude, can she get down to 115? Can she get down to 115? She could be triple champ, bro. If she can get to 115. That's crazy you said that years ago. If you guys could do me a favor and like the stream. Would you pick Gary over Bilal? End of 2025, early 2026? Yes. Probably. I'd have to see, but just in my head right now, not right this second, no. Man, it makes me sad we're not getting Gary Bilal soon. Strickland leaving Extreme Couture wouldn't change anything. He doesn't listen to his coaches. He has no finishing potential, and his lack of athleticism limits his ability to evolve. Yeah, he's a bum. For lack of a better word, he's a bum with defensive striking. Dude, people act like he put on some masterclass against Izzy. He literally did nothing against Izzy, and Izzy just sat there because he was injured and drunk and thought it was an easy fight. So, yeah. I bet against Zhang. Last card made me appreciate her more. I hate China, but she's like a stuffed animal. That's a very bizarre comment, but I don't know how people were picking Tatiana. I don't know how anyone was picking Tatiana. I really don't know. Like, it really makes no sense. They were hyping her up. They were really hyping her up for no reason. For legit no reason. Oh, man, she's got wrestling skills. Is it me or is Alex Pereira's debut fine, but not as amazing as certain Glazers make it out to be? It's just a name value, so... It's just a name value, so people were hating on him because he didn't go out there and blow the doors off the place. Even if he got a one-punch KO knockout, it doesn't mean he's that good. And him having kind of a lackluster-ish performance against an unknown commodity doesn't mean that he's dog shit. It's just, yeah. Hating country, yeah, it's very dumb. Of course, American wrestlers are overrated. Yeah, but for me, they're not overrated because I never overrated them. I mean, they've been overrated forever. How long have I been saying NCAA wrestling, hanging out with Jerry Sandusky in the locker room doesn't make you an elite athlete? You know? Would Dricus Strickland hire if you use grappling? No. People say, oh, people. Here's the way I'll describe it without going into a whole rant. People saying Strickland needs to use grappling is the people saying Kevin Holland would be elite if he tried. He doesn't have grappling. Like elite level offensive wrestling, or he'd use it. Do you think certain fighters are actually I'm sure. I think like everyone's inbred basically. At some point, your family bloodline's probably crossed. I feel like I read that somewhere. Even if it's just the faintest bit. So, yeah, I read this somewhere. This is what Google's AI reviews overview says. Yeah, all humans are inbred to some degree because we share a common ancestor, but inbreeding is not the norm and generally avoid it. So there you go. Because back in the day, you wouldn't even be able to tell if you were like, you know, I don't know, like distant cousins or something. Like way back in the day before they had like technology and records and stuff. So at somewhere down the line, you have ancestors that are connected. Remember when they tried to say O'Malley's grappling was good? Dude, they just ascribe these unbelievable attributes to certain fighters that just don't exist and have never been proven. What's another one? All right, let's see if any of you guys can remember, because I genuinely don't remember. And there was a fighter at some point in time, everyone was hyping up an attribute that they never really showed. I'm trying to think if it was before I had the channel or not, now that I think about it. Because it might have been Gaethje against Khabib. Everyone was saying how Gaethje has wrestling. And I was like, dude, he's never shown it against anybody elite. There's like certain guys, people like hype up a certain part of their game that they've never shown. So in that point, it doesn't exist. I don't care what anyone says. Like Gary's a really good grappler, but he showed it outside the UFC and people don't realize it. There's guys that's never shown it anywhere. Dude, Costa's never... I've said Costa's not a power puncher a million times. People literally see his muscles and think that he's a power puncher. Bro has pillow hands. Chandler's wrestling never shows any... Yeah. Poverty Pat. It's time to wrap this thing up. Time to wrap it up around here. When I wrap it up, should I wrap it up for about an hour? Should I wrap it up for about an hour? We talk about Bryce Mitchell's comments some more before the end. What's your obsession, bro? We've already hashed it out. There's nothing to talk about, man. I don't understand why some people become so fixated on certain things. Khamzat striking. Khamzat striking is shown to be pretty good, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Can't even get 50 likes, getting real bummy around here lately. Yeah, extra bummy. Is Paulo injured? I have no idea. I have no clue. Josh Emmett gave Bryce brain damage. That's a fact. That is an honest-to-God fact. MMA Outlaw getting butthurt because all I said was I'd out-wrestle his boyfriend O'Malley. Yeah, you would. O'Malley has got dog shit grappling. What's up, my boy? Ready for RoboCop Cannoneer? Yeah, I'm dying for RoboCop Cannoneer. Just the fight we all wanted at middleweight. I had to watch your Strickland DDP recap twice in a row. You enjoyed it? Did you enjoy the Strickland DDP recap? I think I got 25,000 views. I think it got 25,000 views. Let me take a look. It got 24,000 some views. Think of it 279. Obama versus Ken. That joke's old, man. Should I just skip the fight night this weekend? Nah, I actually think it's a decent Apex card. The Strickland versus DD2 recap was on point. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a banger. I knew the second I ended my live stream, I said, oh, I'm about to cook up a heater. I got out of this chair. I walked around. I went downstairs. I grabbed a water. I walked back up. I sat down. I said, boop. I said, all right, time to get back in the lab. And I just started popping off, man. I got to go back and listen to it. I don't remember what I said because I was so tired. But I know I was popping off. I know. How long was that recap just for the main event? 19 minutes just for the main event. Dude, Strickland's such a little puss. Can DDP improve his game or will he look impaired forever? He'll look impaired forever. He'll improve. But to be honest, he's losing to Khamzat soon, so he might lose his belt. We got to appreciate DDP. We gotta appreciate DDP while he's still around. That's what we got to do. You know? Braden, thank you for the 199. Joey, how bad do you think I beat your ass? I think I would literally end your life if I wanted to. So, no. You can join if you want. I don't know what you're talking about. Tay2, thank you for the 279. You agree with Guru's take on U.S. wrestlers in May? I'm not sure what his take is. Is that what everyone keeps at? A couple people keep asking about the wrestling bullshit. Don't let him bully your son. Don't let him bully your son. Leon, you got to pull this thing out of the fire, Leon. I know you got some injuries. So, yeah. MMA. Hold on, let's see what this says. Dude, you got to chill. You got to chill. Don't come here and advertise some other channel. I don't care what it... Look. I will never care what another channel says about me because I always know anybody with a brain can easily decipher fact from fiction. But thank you for the 199. Horrible name, by the way. I don't like Bo Nickel at all. I have Khamzat over DDP and Pereira at this point. His championship round cardio is a bit wild card. Yeah, I mean, Khamzat beats DDP and Pereira with ease, man. Unfortunately, Khamzat will never get the double champ status because... Unfortunately, Pereira is about to lose his title in less than a month. We're less than a month away from the Pereira reign ending. We got to appreciate Pereira while he's still around, man. Pereira fans will be insufferable if he beats Ank. Don't worry, he's not beating Ank, bro. He's not. The only thing I would hate is if somehow it was a robbery win for Pereira. Because Ankhaliev would never get another shot. The UFC would just be wiping their sweaty brow. The UFC would just be wiping their sweaty brow and then That's it. They'd be wiping their sweaty brow and said, moving on. Wrestling used to lead to more success in MMA. Now you have kids training mixed martial arts super young. Dude, being an NCAA wrestler never led to shit. You'll never find a single video of me on this channel hyping up someone because of their fucking NCAA credentials. I've been saying Bo's a bum for years. I can't wait till Alex proves you wrong again. Well, I guess that'll probably be maybe his next fight if I pick against him, and maybe he wins his next fight because he ain't winning this one. He ain't winning this one, my friend. What's your prediction for round 2 KO Ank? Yeah, it's going to be Ank by finish. I don't know which round, first or second probably. Colby versus Strickland, how many pay-per-view buys? Probably like 300,000. It wouldn't do that great. It would do all right, but it wouldn't do that great. It'd be like 300,000 or 400,000. Why don't you like Bo Nickel? He's a spoiled brat. He's an industry plant. He's never beaten anyone good. He's overly cocky, and he's annoying. Like, I don't hate his guts or anything. Like, it's not like I'm going to spit on his grave. But I just find him to be a teacher's pet, you know, more than anything, a teacher's pet. And he's a hold me back type of guy. Oh, hold me back. Hold me back. I'm going to whoop him. But then he talks. Yeah, I'd be 10,000 favorite and this and that. And then he goes out there and fights nothing but literal scrubs and does nothing. Like, he looked like shit against Paul Craig, and he acted like it was an elite performance. Thank you, Action Jackson, for the $1.99, by the way. Bo acting like his performance against Paul Craig was good. I know. I don't ever want to hear Paul Craig talk. I don't ever want to hear Bo Nickel talk about Hamzat ever again. I think I said that in my reaction video. Don't ever. I said something like that. Don't you ever talk about Hamzat again. Braden, is Jeremy Stevens the hardest 145er ever? Who the fuck is that guy? I don't even know who that is. I don't know. Thank you for the $1.99. But the answer is no. Action Jackson, thank you for the $1.99 again. Bo Nickel's a bathroom break type fighter. Dude, I promise you Bo will never be anything special. He's literally an industry plant. He's literally an industry plant, man. It's not even fun. It's not even remotely funny. He's literally an industry plant. Hit the like button. Yeah, we got almost 250 in here. We got 50 likes. What kind of joke is this community? Getting extra bummy around here lately. Getting extra bummy around here lately. I just don't get it, man. Which of these fighters do you think is inbred? Bryce, Justin, or Strickland? I have no idea. All of them, probably. Everyone is inbred to a certain extent. Pereira's also an industry plant, but he proved himself and outperformed expectations. To some, I guess. He's an industry plant who has been given favorable matchups and has been set up for success every single time. What is this? Don't tell me this is new. Don't tell me this is new. No, it's not new. Okay. I want to see Hamzat first title defense be demolished. Bo Nickel ego. Be demolishing Bo Nickel. Imagine if they did Hamzat Bo no matter where Bo was at. I would co-sign that. I'm not going to lie. I would see that's one of those times I would give a free pass to the UFC. Let's give Bo an undeserved title shot. Let's give Bo an undeserved title shot. Blas has that inbred look as well, but he's pretty intelligent. I don't think so. Why does anybody think Dana could be behind these all horrible decisions? Robberies and early stoppage. Dana's sick gambler. I don't think he's doing all that. Elaborate on DDP being a sloppy, overrated bum. He's not a bum, but listen. Thank you for the $2.79. You can be successful in MMA with some athleticism, but a lot of heart, because a lot of these dudes just want a paycheck. They don't got the heart that DDP has. They don't have the determination that DDP has. And the fact that DDP has above average athleticism and he dedicates himself, he can beat a lot of these dudes who may outskill him just because he outmuscles them and outhearts them. The funniest part about undeserved title shots is the guys never even fucking win, so it's just a waste of your fucking time. Vera, Colby, Stipe, Roundtree, Strickland. Let's not forget about Kaya Sakura. Let's not forget about Dustin Poirier. Let's not forget about Yuri Prohaska. Let's not forget about that's all of them, I think. DDP not a bomb. He got power. Just looks easy as a fan. Sloppy. I think it's because his grit and determination. Steve Ursek, Tatiana. I mean, I could go all day. They never win. Nate, when's the last time an undeserved title shot won? When's the last time an undeserved title shot won? Can anybody backtrack that for me? Somebody tell me the last time an undeserved title shot won. Dustin did good. Yeah, let's give him a participation trophy. Strickland against Adesanya. Asakura lost, bro. O'Malley, in a way, technically deserved it because he beat Jan, even though he didn't beat Jan. But I get what you mean. Islam beating Bobby Green low-key, but it deserved it now. Dude, that Islam deserved a title shot. His win streak at the time was really good, and no one else deserved it above him. Garbrandt versus Cruz. Can anybody name another undeserved title shot where the undeserved challenger won? I'm trying to think. So it basically has to be Strickland as he won. And the only reason Strickland won that one is because he was drunk and injured and underestimating him. Royval pulled out against Kopp and Seattle card as shit. Surprised Kopp didn't pull out. He's a pull-out merchant. Thank you for the 279. Appreciate you. Who's your favorite fighter to watch? Probably Hamzat. Hamzat or Jones or Islam or Yuri or Sean Strickland or Colby, one or the other. When you say Hamzat destroys Dricus, what do you mean he submits him? Because I think he's going to have to put him I think he's going to choke him unconscious in the first round. I don't think DDP's going to tap. I love how close Seattle is. UFC Seattle worth it. Card's looking pretty bummy. Depending on how much tickets are, it's not that bad of a card. Jamal Hill, Teixeira. That is true. See, you know what's funny? All the title shots, the undeserved title shots where the undeserved guy wins, it's usually not that bad. Like, even Conor Eddie wasn't horrible. Grasso got an undeserved title shot. Did she? Was her first title shot undeserved? Isn't it crazy? Valentina fought her 3 times. Finally won the 3rd time. First time she got choked out. Second time it ended up being a draw with a horrible scorecard. And 3rd time. Isn't it crazy? Valentina literally dominated her in the trilogy. Isn't that nuts? O'Malley never deserved a title shot. Neither did Ilya. Yes, I didn't mind those. I didn't mind those. Yuri Pereira 1 was more recent than Hill Teixeira. That's crazy. Valentina won the 2nd time. Yuri Pereira won was 2 Novembers ago, right? So a little over a year ago. And that's when he first won the title, right? That was for the vacant belt, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Valentina essentially won all 3 fights and lost, dominated all 3 fights and lost like a total of 3 rounds out of 15. I guess out of 14. Yeah, true. That is wild to think of how much time she won. You're forgetting Juliana Pena, title shot, undeserved. Yeah, and she barely won. A lot of people thought she lost. If Valentina didn't go for the spinning back kick, she wouldn't have got choked out. I know. How crazy is it? I picked all 3 fights wrong. What a feat that is. I was riding out with Valentina, but finally I was like, you know, I picked Valentina twice. I didn't get it right either time, even though I got robbed. It was 3-0 going in the 4th, as far as I remember. I said, you know, I picked Valentina twice. I was wrong, even if it was a draw. I'm just going to pick Grasso this time. Valentina's getting older. I hate myself. It annoys me, man. Hide under the cage and hit Bo with a shillelagh. For what reason? He's already a bum. He's going to lose on his own. I don't need to crack him upside the head with a shillelagh. I do not need to crack him upside the head with a fucking shillelagh for him to lose, if that's what you're getting at. Sorry, I was just reading something. So, what ranking do you think they give RoboCop if he were to win? I don't know, probably a top 10. Where's Jarrett Cannonier now? Have you tried Georgian food? I have not. What made you ask about Luke Thomas earlier, Russ? Have you been the one that's been asking about it like every stream? I don't remember. I'm just curious. What made you ask about it? Is there a specific reason? Was there something said? Tay2, thank you for the 279 Canadian. Cyril Gahn got an undeserved title shot against John. That's actually kind of true. Ankhaliev Pereira will be a fun victory lap. Dude, you looking forward to it? I'm so looking forward to it. I'm not going to lie. Whenever I'm feeling down or I feel like it's a shit day or something shitty's going on or I'm stressed out because I got too much work to do, I say, you know what? You know what? I can't wait for the... It's not even about Ankhaliev winning. It's about the victory lap I'm going to take after Ankhaliev smokes him. Smokes him. So... He recently mentioned, but that was about a week and a half ago. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay, but he mentioned it a couple weeks ago, right? Yeah, well, I'm going to try to do something. We're going to try to do a collab at some point. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know, my friend. Jared Cannonier. Jared is ranked number 7. Will be a big. If he beats him, they'll probably put him at number 7. That's just the way they work. That's just the way they operate. Read my comment. If Dricus makes it past the first round, which may not be likely, do you think Hamzat still wins? Yes. Yes. You were that confident. What about the victory lap? Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, right, Pilot? I remember. I just was making sure it wasn't something new. I remember somebody told me about that. A couple people. Maybe Colby will fight Strickland. They'll both retire. I want Colby versus Strickland more than anybody. That's what I want. Or let Strickland fight Gary, man. I would love to see Ian Gary go up there and beat the dog shit out of Strickland. Because he would. Because he really would. I would pick Gary over Strickland. I don't hate Pereira. Me picking against Pereira and laughing that people don't realize Ankalaev is going to smoke him is hilarious to me. Thank you for the $4.99 Val Rhapsody. I agree with you, though. Make Colby versus Strickland. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Braden Holland, thank you for the 109. Respect your take. I'll be back when Ank gets slapped. Okay, make sure you send a dono talking shit, all right? Dude, UFC Seattle said it only has 6 fights and it's next week. What? Are you kidding me right now? Are you flipping kidding me right now, man? Let me take a look. It says 11 fights. You got to go to Tapology, bro. Tapology has most up-to-date info. So, yeah. I mean, your Twitter header is Pereira getting punched in the face. What are you talking about? No, it's not. Where'd you come up with that? How long do you think they keep the Ultimate Fighter? I don't know, dude. That shit's been dead and buried. I don't even know how that shit still exists. Tell me, buddy, never be too confident he's facing the top 3 guy in the world. Dude, Pereira versus Ankhaliev isn't even going to be close, man. Ankhaliev is going to smoke him. Unless Ankhaliev starts getting touched on the feet and refuses to grapple at all, which I don't believe he will. I don't think he's going to throw away his opportunity. Tough is part of the ESPN deal. Yeah, I'm sure ESPN really wants it. Tough is a complete failure. It really is. Man, I can't wait. 313 can't come fast enough, boys. The content I'm going to make around 313 is going to be straight up glorious. How much of a donation would you accept to shave the stash Dagestani Abraham Lincoln style? What does Dagestani Abraham Lincoln style mean? Do you mean just get rid of the mustache? It'd probably have to be at least 500. Like, I would consider it for 500. Pat, thank you for the 99 cents. Thank you. Do you consider Leon a boring fighter? Kind of. Yeah, buddy, Dricus smokes Hamzat once a day, twice on Sundays. I agree. And Clive does smoke Alex, though. You're wrong, man. I don't know if I've ever been more confident in a Hamzat pick or Ankhaliev pick than right now. Maybe I'll be dead wrong, but I'm telling you, Ank's going to smoke Pereira bad. I would literally kick myself so hard if I convinced myself that I was wrong and maybe I was just, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Mistaken, I guess. But I'm pretty confident. By the way, guys, I stream once a week every Wednesday. At least that stays up publicly. But if you want all my other streams, you have to become a member of the channel. You have to become a tier 2 member and you get access to all the other streams that I do throughout the week. They give private afterwards for members only. I don't want to give up my first account. That tech issue we talked about on Discord will irk me. Dude, there's got to be a way to figure it out. There has to be a way to figure it out. There must be a setting in your Gmail that you need to fix. Or maybe you need to fresh login. Like log out of your Gmail, re-log back in right before you try to link it. I bet you it's something like that. Love the channel. Just found you. Who do you got between Jones and Tom? I think Tom Aspinall is absolutely overrated and gets smoked by John Jones. Bro, I forgot about this. I talked about this for the last 2 weeks and I forgot about this shit. Shout out to Giants fan. I can't wait for the 500th live chat. Yo, Joey, can't stay for long, but here it is, 200 for the 200th live chat. I appreciate your dedication to this channel. It's appreciated, bro. You know what? I fuck with Giants fans so much because during the 100th ever live chat, he donated $100. And now dude came back and donated 200 for the 200th live chat. That's fucking insane. And I forgot about it. I had joked about it like the last 2 weeks. Like, Giants, we getting close. And I did not think about that tonight when I set up the stream. Bro, shout out to Giants fan. The dude's been rocking out with the channel for a while. Let me go. You know what? Matter of fact, let me go do something real quick while you're still here. Let me go look up lives. 100th live chat. Let's see what Giants fans said during the 100th live chat. Let's take a look. Should be easy to find since it's stay up. Let's see. All right, here we go. That's what he said in the 100th live chat. $100 for the 100th live stream. Appreciate everything you do, Joey. Keep it up. That was on March 15th, 2023. March 15th, 2023. That's exactly what he said. Shout out to Giants fan, bro. That's wild. That is wild. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I don't know what more to say. Giants fan is the MVP of the chat tonight. He's the pound for pound. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro. I don't know what more to say. 200 fucking bucks, man. Damn. Like, more than anything, like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the 200 bucks. But the fact you've been rocking out with the channel for literal years, and you no matter what, you don't get upset that you might disagree with the take and be like, I'm not watching no more. I don't like him. I fuck with you solely because of that. So thank you so much. I know there's some people balling up their fist in chat right now. Appreciate you. And I don't know what more to say, man. Round of applause for Giants fan in chat. And he's got like a little, what is that, capybara? In his, dude's got the Alex Pereira, Herb Dean, capybara in the profile pic. Yeah, I don't know what more to say. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Maybe you can call Google support. I don't know. 200. Yeah, dude dropped a $200 bomb. Absolute bomb. You know what? Let's screenshot that and drop it into the Discord. Shout out to Giants fan. Oh, hold on a second. Forget Giants fan. Thank you, winner, for the 99 Canadian cents. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. You just showed up, Giants fan. Appreciate you. Can't wait to see Giants fan in the 300 live chat. Can't wait for that one. Can't wait for the 500th live chat. Giants fan, I appreciate you again, but winner and Poverty Pat have shown you up with ease. At this point, Giants fans should overlap's mod. Yeah, they should. Dude, I'm worried about overlap, to be honest. He puts the one who vapes to shame. Yeah, I wonder where the one who vapes have been. Like, not in donation-wise, but he hasn't been in the chat recently. Like, I wonder what happened. Bro was going crazy with the dono, so I understand if he's not donoing, but I wonder where he's been. If you're watching, dudes, just drop a comment later. Or whatever. Or whatever. Lucky I wasn't here for live chat number 4. I would have donated for real, for real. You have a Discord server? Yeah, for members. You have to be a shill member. 300 more to go and to shave the mustache. No, absolutely not. The only take that I would watch the channel over is the Bryce Mitchell shit. What do you mean? I'll be here for him. Dude popped in, dropped 200, and dipped. He said, I'll be here for the 300. Giants fans got to save up. Hey, I'm going to start doing a live chat every day just so I can get to the 300 one quick. I can't believe I didn't think of that today. The last 2 times I set up a live stream, a live chat, I thought of that. I said, oh, it's getting close. But shout out to you, bro. Thank you, man. Bro dropped in. Dropped a pocket full of cash and dipped out. Bunch of bums. Strickland wanted to cash out and will retire in the next 2-3 fights. Strickland's a broken man. DDP broke him. DDP broke him. Man, I got to start drinking a bottle of water before I get on stream because I was mad thirsty before I started this stream, but I was rushing around because I want to take a shower before I jumped on here. And I was mad thirsty when I started it up. Dude, can we not mention... Look, we have a rule around here. Let's not mention failed media members, bro. Come on now. That I don't care about. Would you watch Power Slap if they used UFC? No. Excuse me. I'm not watching Power Slap under any circumstances. Under any circumstances. Why did dude say I had Pereira in my Twitter header? I don't even get it. I'm still trying to... Who wins, Sean Brady or Ian Gary? Ian Machado Gary wins every single time. So... The one who vape, bro. I gotta start calling out the one who vapes. So he just pops in like that, bro. Always makes an entrance. Thank you for the 100 Canadian dollars, bro. Always watching, bro. Not modding for the other stream tonight, so I can actually interact today. Thank you, my friend, bro. That's insane. So a $200 dono and a $100 dono back to back. Shout out to the one who vapes, man. What if I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, bro. The one who vapes is a made man around here. The one who vapes is a true made man around here. Anybody else want to get in on the action? Anybody else want to get in on the action? I bet you nobody does. But thank you, the one who vapes. Thank you again, Giants fan. I don't know what to say, guys. Without you guys, I'm just a dude sitting in a room talking to a camera and a wall and a microphone. And you know what? To enjoy those donos more than anything is just knowing there's some haters out there just seething right now. AS2K, thank you for the 99 cents. Bro, 100 Canadian is like $12. Dude, what? I don't understand the joke in that. 100 Canadian is like $80 or $90. That's still a crazy amount to donate to somebody just because you enjoy their content, man. I spend lots of time making this content. Dude appreciates it. Thank you. Do you think certain fighters get some physical advantages? Maybe. I don't know. Vapes is the gun. Yeah, Carrie. Look, Carrie showed up. Uh-oh. We don't know what's about to pop off when Carrie shows up, too. Joe, you want another 99 cents? Yeah, I could always go for a good poverty dono. Thank you, AS2K, for the poverty. Looks like Pereira and your Twitter header getting punched. Has yellow shorts and tattoos and looks Brazilian. Are you blind? Are you not able to tell who that is? You're rich today, mate? Yeah, if you got in on the action, man. I think you need to get in on the action. Hamzat going to beat the fuck out of your guy, Joe. What are you talking about? Backshot's dead. Joey about to hit the strip club? Yeah, you're welcome, Joey. Thank you. AS2K just showed up the one who vapes with a huge, with a massive dono. I actually don't know. I thought it was Pereira. It's not. What is the blue light in the background called? It's just a lamp with a Philips Hue bulb in it that I can change to any color. I used to change it to like a stock blue, but then I realized if I customize the color to like a certain color on the app where you can choose a million different shades, it looked way better. So I like that particular shade of blue. But yeah, it's just a Philips Hue bulb. You're welcome. Does anyone who follow me on Twitter know what's in my header? Does anyone? Anybody? Did I miss anything else today? Apparently Daniel Rodriguez is getting another fight. Smart bulb? Yes. Smart bulb. You got to have the Philips Hue hub as well. Hamzat was negative 290. Hamzat's going to destroy DDP. Probably choke him unconscious in the first round would be my guess. You don't need to tag my name every time. I'll send 500 right now if you hit the Gangnam Style. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm familiar. I've heard the song, but I don't know what the dance is. I don't know if I've ever seen the dance. But I don't trust you to send 500, and I don't know how to do it, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not a dancing puppet, okay? We're gonna bleed for you guys, man. I'm gonna bleed for you guys, man. I'm just gonna bleed for you guys, man. Yeah, I'm gonna bleed for you guys. We're gonna go to war for you guys, man. Man, it's so funny to see unpopular takes just be vindicated over and over and over again. It's just so satisfying. It really is. I mean, how many times can I be right? I don't know. Amazon has UFC Fight Night LED lights. What does that even mean? Any advice for starting an MMA channel? I want to start. I don't know if you're being serious, but the number one thing is to just start, man. Don't think about it. Don't try to be perfect. Just start and just improve. Sean loves to bleed for other men. Yeah, especially out of his orifices. You got a chub. Okay, I got a broken nose for you guys, man. People say Strickland should change his style. Do you think he's capable of that? No. It's like saying Kevin Holland would be elite if he just tried. Just start. Exactly. Look, Rob's neighbor knows what it is. UFC Fight Night logo and a bar lamp. I don't care. I would feel like a total cornball even ordering that. That's what I would feel like. Sean has never been an elite. He had a fluke win against a mentally checked out Adesanya. Adesanya was drunk, man. Drunk and injured and took a short notice fight and overlooked Sean. So fluke win. Looking sexy tonight. Thank you. Your take on Ankhaliev Pereira. Dude, that spelling of Pereira is horrible. I think Ankhaliev smokes him. Anybody if you honestly don't think Ankhaliev beats Pereira, you got to donate to me and tell me why. You like I threw that in there? Can Usman Nurmagomedov be champion in the UFC? No. Check it. It's actually nice. I feel like you're wasting my time, but I will. UFC lamp. Yeah. It looks kind of corny. UFC Fight Night. There's a personalized UFC MMA LED Neo fight sign. I wonder who makes this. Does the UFC have a hand in this? I bet you it's cheap junk for $100. It does look somewhat alright. You think Ankalaev's inbred? Dude, what's your obsession? Why do you feel for Izzy because he was drunk fighting Strickland but can't feel for Strickland losing because of staff? I'm genuinely curious. What do you mean feel for? What do you mean feel for? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't feel for anyone. Sean reacted to coach's take, blames bad camp. I know, I saw that. He cried, I had stem cells, and I broke my nose for you guys. Thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. It's like the dumb shit with the call-outs and the dumb names. I don't care who you are, just immediate timeout. It's just so dumb, man. It's just such a dumb fucking thing. I'm not encouraging it. What's the point of Usman defending the title if Bellator is long gone? He'll be PFL champion, I guess. He'll be PFL champ. Is what he'll be. I'm wondering how they're going to... What exactly they're going to do. What's the point of Usman? Okay, read that. Impression of Strickland by Bilal was 1 point. It was. Think about becoming a member on your channel, but I watch your videos on repeat, but I've never done a YouTube channel membership before. What is it about? What is it about, really? So essentially, if you become a member, for right now, if you just become... Well, I'll just explain to you what you'll probably become if you become a member. If you become a tier 2 member, which is a shill, all the live streams I do throughout the week that you see like disappear afterwards, like this one doesn't disappear afterwards. All the ones that disappear afterwards, they go to private it for members. So if you're a shill, you'll see every live stream that I do. And then also I occasionally, once a month, and eventually it'll be once a week, I'm doing a members live stream where only the members can join live and only the members can rewatch, and it never goes public ever. So there's also that. And then occasionally I might do like a members video, stuff like that if you become a shill. What do you think about which is a tier 2? I want to be a member, but I don't want to be called a shill. Dude, who cares? You actually, I'm calling you a shill all the time. Well, then you don't want to be a member because you don't want to be part of the community because shill is a known. Become a sycophant then. Tier 3 is sycophant. If you become a sycophant, you get all those benefits, but you also just get to be a sycophant. Is Ankalaev one of the coach of Nick Sick Boys? I think Ankalaev has worked there before. I want an analysis on Pereira Ankalaev. Pereira's overrated. He's defensively irresponsible. He's easy to hit. Ankalaev barely ever gets touched. Ankalaev has better wrestling. Ankalaev has better jiu-jitsu. Ankalaev is going to have a full camp. Ankalaev is not going to be outmatched. And Ankalaev is going to go out there and absolutely brutalize Pereira. DDP's cardio isn't that suspicious. It's kind of dog shit, but it's kind of good at the same time. I don't get it. So, don't you think? Oh, yeah. I already read that. I still can't believe Giants fan popped in and dropped the $200 bomb. The $200 bomb. I want to be a sycophant. The link is in the description. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description. If you have an iPhone, you have to do it from your browser and I think request a desktop site, if I'm not mistaken. Have you ever tried to reach out to some of the Dagestanis for interviews? No. What matchup do you think is best for Sean next? The Adesanya fight, but he's going to lose that too. House tour? Yeah, sure. Sure. Andrew, I recognize your name. Have you been watching for a while? I feel like I recognize that very unique last name. DDP has small stamina bar, but recharges fast. Dude, that's what it seems like. I don't get it. I think he can get away with it a lot on the feet. But I think Ankalaev posted that he's in Vegas for the fight already. Getting acclimated, that makes sense. I forgot what I was talking about now that quick. I'm not judging, but asking, bro, why do you constantly defend and state as he was drunk? You don't know, say Strickland had staff, you just shit on him. I don't understand what you're saying. Strickland had staff like a couple weeks ago. It had nothing to do with the way he fought. He fought the same way. I don't get it. Had nothing to do with that. Do you remember those Twitter pages that were saying Diego Sanchez, Josh Emmett, and talks from Mexico City? We got to start ignoring these pages. Dude, I told you. I've been telling you. I don't even pay attention to that shit. So I'm with you. I tried to mention you last time, but you ignored my comment. I didn't ignore it. I probably just missed it. Did you buy any signed gloves? No. DDP can fight on his feet while gasses. Hamzat will take him down. Yeah, the shitty skill level will only be able to get away with that on the feet. On the ground, Hamzat's jiu-jitsu is just filthy, man. Look what he did to Robert Whittaker. I mean, he absolutely mauled Robert Whittaker. Look what Brunson did to DDP. Look what Brad Tavares did to DDP. Are we entering the fall of the right-wing grifters era in the UFC? Both Colby and Sean lost humiliating fashion. Maybe, but they'll probably, for every two that fall, probably another pop up. But yeah, it's really satisfying to see these dudes who got nothing but privilege because they espouse certain political beliefs that earns a certain audience that Dana is sympathetic to. It really is beautiful to watch fall apart. Are you wearing the black tuxedo shit for the funeral of Alex Pereira? Alex Poet Fraud reign is ending next month? No. Now, Bryce is just an idiot. What is the definition of a grifter? Just Google it, dude. It's pretty simple. Basically, do things they don't believe in to kind of, attract certain audiences and make money, which is what they're doing, to get a fan base, to get money. They don't probably keep Sean and Colby high-level fights that they weren't, where they will get dominated. I'm surprised they forced Colby to fight Buckley, which they did force Colby to fight Buckley. Watching for a long time. It's been for 2 years, maybe. I don't know. Hard to keep track. Yeah, it is hard to keep track. By the way, guys, can everybody like the stream and make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have notifications on? For some reason, like a couple people have told me they haven't been getting notifications on my videos. So make sure you go click on a couple of my videos and like them, so you'll get more likely to get them in your recommendations. Just kind of maybe kickstart the algorithm a little bit more. Just a couple people have told me that. It's probably just a glitch. I don't really pay too much mind, but just so you guys know. I really hate the Dagestani hater who clowns Umar first loss, which could have went either way. It's because they rarely see. Yeah, it could have went either way. It literally could have went either way, and people were like celebrating that like it was the greatest thing ever. It was crazy. So. An example of a grifter is people who were hating on Bilal because it was popular, then immediately switching up and acting like they knew he would dominate because the narrative changed around him. Kind of. But usually grifter has to do, I'm pretty sure the definition of grifter has to do with actual monetary gain. So like Sean Strickland is like playing up this like political right-wing thing because that's his only way to get fans. And therefore get opportunities he wouldn't get otherwise and make money he wouldn't get otherwise. You're not blocked. So like Colby not having any fans and then sucking on Donald Trump's dick to get fans is a grift. It's all a grift. You know? Dana White championing freedom of speech is all a grift. He doesn't actually believe that. It's grifter, Luminary. It starts with a G. With a G. Grifter. Thank you, Luminary, for the 279, bro. You know what's funny? I've heard that dude's name so many times, I've never even looked him up. GTA, what about GTA? Chase, what's going on? Mod check. We got a mod check around here. Joe, would you corner my buddy's fight in Florida for 5K? No. Sean Strickland perfected. Colby Covington couldn't be good. Now Sean is in the same situation as Colby where people are tired of him. Yes. Joe, early prediction for Emmett Murphy. I'm taking Murphy, bro. That's what you're playing right now. GTA 5, I'm assuming. I'm assuming GTA 5. Dude, can we come off the UFC lamp at this point? You've been talking about it for like 20 minutes. If Ank dominates and submit Alex his whole career's questions, never fought a wrestler. He has to win. It's a big fight for Pereira. He has to win. Absolutely has to win. But I don't trust that he's going to. Tips on starting MMA podcast, just do it. Carrie, shout out to Carrie with the 31 Australian dollars. Joe, I don't get your notifications live, miss streams. I don't get your notifications, I've missed streams, and I'm not happy. But I'm not happy about it either, Carrie. So make sure you go click on a couple of my videos. Click on the subscribe button and make sure you turn on all notifications. I think there's a personalized option, and then there's all. Make sure you have all notifications turned on. That could be the issue. I'm not 100% sure, but that could be the issue. Because allegedly I have thousands of people with notifications turned on. And somehow you're missing them. Murphy is going to school Emmett. Joey, always the young, perpetually eat the old. Josh Emmett has been out of the sport for a year. My guess is been dealing with injuries. Murphy via unanimous decision. Yeah, the young does perpetually eat the old, man. I don't get notifications. I just know when you go on. So you just search my name on YouTube. But shout out to Carrie. Appreciate Carrie with the 31 Australian dollars. Sure, you're going to feel dumb if Pereira KOs him in round 1? No. I'll just say it's a fluke. Fluke. Complete fluke. Complete and utter fluke. It's not going to happen. The only way I'll be annoyed is, like, if Pereira wins, he wins. But the only way I'm going to be annoyed is if there's some type of fluky injury or, like, I don't know, like, bad to scorecard, you know? bad judges scorecards. But to be honest, I don't even think Pereira's going to want the rematch. Why does the UFC price their fans out? Because they want to make as much money as possible. I have notifications on. You make sure you have all and not personalized, right? There's 2 options. Make sure you just double check, click the bell, and see. Don't let them bully you, son. If the fight gets canceled, Khalil replaces. Oh, God. If the fight gets canceled, I'll literally cry. I'm not going to lie. I might close down the channel if the fight gets canceled. That'll be such a blow. Like, I won't have felt like shit that much in MMA for a while. Didn't get a notification either. Do you think there's a chance you drop a story for IG when you go live on here, or do you have a specific time you go live? I just never really think to do that. I should, but I don't know. Yes, all. I don't know. Make sure you have notifications enabled for your actual phone. Do you get any other YouTube notifications? Go to settings on the YouTube app. Not on the YouTube app. Go into your settings on your phone and make sure you have notifications allowed for the YouTube app. You see 313 poster, doesn't Ankalaev's beard look a little funny? It's literally in my thumbnail, but I don't remember it offhand. Nah, it looks about right. Looks a little bit colored. You know, it's weird. Pereira doesn't even seem like he's looking up. I think it's a decent poster, though. Who are you picking, Ankalaev or Pereira? Man, how many times are we going to go through this today? I am picking Ankalaev. Tafa versus Gaziv for heavyweight GOAT. Gaziv easily wins that one. Joey, could you look at the camera when you answer comments? I feel like you're more close to me when you do that. I try to look up at the camera, but I look down at the comments. I could technically, but it feels unnatural to me. I have like a small third monitor here, and I could do this, but it just doesn't feel right to me. So, man, don't ever get that close to your mic. This is about as good as I could get, but it just doesn't feel right to me. You probably already talked about this, but what do you think of Sean saying he's also done with Nick? I think Sean's a little crybaby, wimpy, pathetic, pussy bitch. Dude wants to be intimate. Does this look like I'm looking at the camera? I'm staring dead at chat right now, but I can't look at myself. Otherwise, my eyes will be off. Dude said, let's be intimate. This is the best I got, but I'm probably not going to do that. It just doesn't feel right. Just doesn't feel right. So I'm going back down here. We all got secrets. Not to be rude, but are there any Dagestanis you don't like that are trash fighters? Yeah, I'm sure there's some. Sure there's some that are not. I mean, not that I don't really hate anyone, but like there's low-level Dagestani guys. Would you rather John Jones versus Aspinall or Islam versus Taporia? John Jones, Aspinall. But I'll answer your question. DDP Hamzat would be better, in my opinion. DDP Hamzat would be better. That's the one fight I want. Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm more excited for Pereira versus Ankalaev than I would be for Jones Aspinall. I already know who wins Jones Aspinall. I already know. I'm worried about the 313 main event. I hope not. God, no. But if one of the fights fall out, you already know who wins, Pereira, Ankto. Who's your pick for Hamzat? DDP? Hamzat, easy work. Hamzat's going to wreck him, man. I said I was never picking against DDP again, but I am. Here I am. Here I am. I will continue to do such. How can you not? I mean, what do you think the percentage is going to be? Guys, tell me the Tapology percentage for DDP Hamzat. You know what? Let's do a poll. Let's do a little poll ourselves. Who wins Hamzat Dricus? Let's see what you guys think. Is Usman losing fans for inactivity and delusion? Yes. Think of the 279 luminary. Yeah, I think Usman's kind of just been talking on his podcast, and a lot of people just kind of find it annoying, and he's been inactive, so I think people have forgotten about him at this point. You think it's 50-50? What do you think the Tapology percentages will be? I think it's going to be 70-30 Khamzat. Do you think Izzy still has the power to get the light heavyweight title shot? If no. Looks like my chat is biased for Khamzat. We should get a Gaethje Hooker poll. Not much hype on that fight, but I believe it could be 50-50. I'm looking forward to that fight. Why does everyone keep asking Joey who he's picking between Alex and Ank? I have no idea. I guess because it's a couple weeks away and it's in the title. Maybe that's why. 75%. Fries, I don't get it either, bro. I just seen what you said. 75% picking Pereira. Do you think Khamzat can beat Alex? Khamzat would destroy Alex. I would be more confident in Khamzat beating Alex than Ank. Gaethje Hooker is kind of a weird fight because I don't trust Gaethje to win after that brutal KO loss against Holloway. I really don't. It was an absolute brutal destruction. Does Tim Welch have a gay relationship with Sean? He just moved in next door to Sean. Yeah, I think they probably bump uglies every once in a while. We're asking about 313 because no one wants to talk about RotoCop Cannoneer. Who wants to talk about that fight? Wouldn't even make the main card of 313. It would make the main card of 313 because there's not a lot of crazy good fights on there. But I'm kind of staring forward at 313. So how many events do we have before 313? We have 3 more events. Oh, God. Let's see what the Cejudo song card looks like. Adam Fugit, Billy Ray Gaff, Nick Klein, looks like a wannabe O'Malley, Mansour Abdul Malik, Andre Fili, Mel Quazel Costa, Ricky Simone, Javid Basharat, Modestus Bukowskis, Rafael Sequeria. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but I don't remember. Iwan Kutalaba, Ibo Aslan, Ketlin Vieira, Macy Chasson, Melsik Bogdasarian, Jean Silva. You know, the Seattle card isn't bad. It isn't great. Apparently Edson Barboza's out, I think I saw somewhere. Sean and Welch are definitely having orgies. Yeah. I think probably as well. They're definitely like slapping nuts at the bare minimum. Tim is probably Sean's drug dealer. I don't know about that. Jones beats Chimaev. Yes. Hearing rumors of Shavkat versus Bilal in Montreal for 315. Do you think it's possible? It is. That's definitely the fight. Shavkat Bilal in Seattle in Montreal for 315 is the main event for sure. For show. So Joe, I'm ready. I see the super chat looks really red. Yeah, there's a couple red super chats that were dropped. The dude, the one who vapes, I mentioned his name. One who vapes, you still here, man? You still here, brother? Giants fan dropped a $200 dono. The one who vapes dropped a $100 dono. And there's a bunch of other dudes. Holloway really had one of the biggest narrative switches. He went from being the pill-handed guy to probably getting KO'd. Probably get KO'd by Gaethje to one with respect to power, then a coward against Ilya. Dude, and Ilya really embarrassed him, man. A lot of people didn't like my take on that. But Ilya really embarrassed him bad. Jones is ruining Tom's career. I think pretty soon we'll probably get Gane versus Tom, if nothing else. Such a good fight for a Canadian card. I'm going to try to go. Yeah, I think tickets won't be that expensive either, man. I don't think tickets will be that expensive. You know, I was thinking about going to Ank Pereira. Tickets were actually pretty cheap. It was like $2,500 for first elevation. It was like $2,500 for first elevation. I was thinking about going to 313. But it's just so much travel with my setup. I don't know. I guess I would just go by myself. I don't know who would, I'm not gonna pay, crazy amount and get more than one ticket, really. Do you think Ilya's overrated? Even an old, coming off a loss, Alex beat an old damaged Max, and why are fans sucking all so much? Now, I don't think he's that overrated. I think he's really good. I think Topuria is really, really good. Really good. I'm done. The INI with the $50 dono. Joey, the relationship is getting strained, but I won't let you bully me, son. The relationship is getting strained, huh? Thank you for the $50 dono. Look, you're on thin ice right now. You're on thin ice, okay? But thank you for the $50 dono. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Every dollar supports this channel, and thank you so much. I remember seeing a compilation video of MMA YouTubers react to Holloway versus Ilya KO. And one of the comments was talking about how dare you get so happy about Holloway getting knocked out. Fuck Holloway, man. I knew Holloway was going to get knocked out. I knew it. Sean's coach explained that it wasn't staff that affected him and looked good all the way up to the fight. Yep. Damn, my neck was itching. Holloway's not good. Holloway's good. Suppose you ran into Chandler at one of these live events. I got to be honest. I know people think I'm fucking around. I don't give a fuck. Like, what am I going to cower? Am I going to be scared of these dudes? Like, what am I supposed to be scared? What is Chandler going to do? What's he going to do? I wouldn't even see him, man. I'll fucking flick him. He's like 4'8". What am I supposed to be scared of him? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, he tries to press. He ain't pressing me. There ain't nobody pressing me. Unless I think I'm going to die, I ain't folding verbally. I'll tell you that much. Unless I think I'm going to die, I'm just going to start bitching them verbally. You know what I mean? If someone tries to, be a dick to me, I'm not going to go out of my way to be a dick to someone else. Joey needs to spark one upstream, and he instantly has enough to sit front row for UFC 313. 313 is like 2,500. You talk about GSP, closet PED abuser. There was a lot of talk about it, but look, we're just judging pictures to say, he's a PED user, so it's hard to really say for sure. But I know what you mean. If UFC had a great event planning, Strickland would never be champion. I know. Y'all realize Chandler's like 5'7", maybe 5'6" on a bad day, and less than 100. Joe would for sure embarrass him. Yeah. I would embarrass him for sure. I mean, seriously though, I don't understand. Like, are you guys really that dumb, or are you guys just trying to like get me to say something funny? Like, what is Chandler supposed to say? Hey man, I've seen your YouTube videos and they don't cover me in a flattering light, so I'm gonna cry about it to you in person. I'm be like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like, that's what I would say. Like what? Please tell me. Give me a hypothetical scenario. Chandler walks up to me and says what in person? Tell me. DDP beats Hamza. What fighters do you think are gay? Sean Strickland is definitely gay. Homosexual, 100%. I believe Sean Strickland is a homosexual man. He's still struggling with that. And I think he's attracted to DDP, and that's why it was hard for him to put any damage on DDP. He was fetishizing getting beat up by DDP. Was Anderson Silva a cheater? Allegedly. 100% he is. Do you think Armin's back injury was a failed weight cut? I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. You were talking shit online. Now you won't do shit. Spits on you. I swear on my life, I'm gouging his eyes out and biting his fucking nose off. Immediately. Before security can even break it up. Like, I want to leave him physically disabled if he spits on me. Hypothetically, he says, what do you have to say to me, pussy? I'd be like, suck my dick. Like, I don't understand. What, let me shove him? I'll have one of my friends squat down behind him and I'll tabletop him. There isn't any homophobia around here. We have lesbians on the stage. Rinse, repeat. Yeah. I don't know why I said rinse, repeat. I read something else. If Chandler did that, Joe would be seen throwing him. I'll just grab him by his fucking ankles and throw him as far as I can. Chandler would want to have a counseling session. Yeah, I'd be like Chandler. I think you should hire me as your manager, bro. I think I could talk to the UFC, and I think I could manage your career and help you navigate your career much better than you have. You dumbass. Favorite candy, Reese eggs. I'm not like a big chocolate fan. I don't really like chocolate all that much, but I fuck with the Reese eggs. Just tabletop them. Look, me and my buddy always joke around. The funniest thing you can do is just shove someone as hard as you can. It's just way funnier than like punching them or something. Just to shove them to the ground. I don't know why. I just find that shit so funny, right? Imagine Chandler comes up to me, he just acts all big, and I just shove him to the ground as hard as I can. Like he falls down all clumsily. Like I don't know why. I just find that shit funny. Like just a hypothetical of that. But it's not like I would go out of my way to like try to get physical with him, you know. I'd be like, what the fuck's your problem, buddy? I would just react like a normal human being. I'd be like, what the fuck? And if he gets a little bit too crazy, I just look at Poverty Pat. I give Poverty Pat the signal. He crouches down behind him, and we tabletop him. Imagine I got kicked out of UFC 313 for tabletop and Michael Chandler. He doesn't got far to fall, I'll tell you that much. He doesn't have that very far to fall. He's not going to hurt himself. Does nobody else find that hysterical? Just imagine Chandler getting tabletopped. If you don't know what tabletop is, you're missing out. That shit is just so fucking funny. That is really funny. I don't know if I find that way too funny, way more. I don't know if I'm exaggerating how funny that is to me. Or I'm in the minority about how funny I think that is. But it's just so damn funny. Imagine tabletop and another grown man. That's some cartoon. Dude, tabletop used to be legendary for sure. Just imagine him falling in like the klutziest, clumsiest way. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't see it coming in the least bit. He just falls all fucking weird and he has to like scrape himself off the fucking ground. I don't know why I find that shit so funny. Have you seen have anybody seen the newest Top Gun from like a couple years ago? When he runs through the snow and he pushes the guy down to the ground as hard as he can, that shit is funny as hell too. That's pretty fucking funny. How tall are you? I'm 6'3". I'm technically just a hair under 6'3". But I'm 6'3" basically. Around here. Did I miss something? I already read favorite candy. Thank you. Tabletop killed me in middle school in 2010. The real ones remember pranks during those years. Remember we should tabletop pantsing. What else was there around back then? There was giving people ringers with the Bible with the with the binder. Remember giving people ringers back in the day? Cup check. Dude, cup checks used to be the worst. Me and my friends would get into full-blown fist fights over cup checks. That shit hurt. Imagine tabletop and Colby. Gabriel Bonfim versus Chaos Williams. Who you choose? My predictions are out. Buddy, I took Gabriel Bonfim. See what my predictions did. Ooh, predictions did horrible. You guys need to watch the prediction videos. What kind of clowns are you guys acting like? I'm about to stop doing prediction videos. Making me look like a clown. Actually picked up a decent amount of subs. It actually picked up a decent amount of subs. Oh my God, the watch time's horrific. What? Who do you think Yair should fight next? I have no idea. Cup checks folded me like a lawn chair on multiple occasions. The old chair pull. I forgot about the old chair pull. I'm trying to think what else was there. What else was there? The old tabletop was a classic though. If you could only pick one martial arts discipline that would be elite level, what would it be for your MMA career? I don't know, man. I guess kickboxing. Probably just grappling. Like Hamzat's grappling. I just saw might be Yair Lopez in Mexico in March. I don't know. I think it's going to be Lopez versus Volk for an interim title. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. Joe, why can't you pull down the cup? What are you talking about? Has an interesting take. The fight nights are taking good fights on the pay-per-view model. What do you think? I think the UFC is just horrible at putting cards together. It's not that they're taking good fights. What they're doing is they're stretching out too many fight cards. Kids these days would get expelled for tabletop and no way that would fly today. Yeah, I doubt it. You probably hit someone probably smashed their head on the concrete and die somehow. Used to just be innocent. You still think Clint Eastwood's banging hoes at this age? What a random question. Sure. Sure. I'll say yes. Bro really has no answer to my questions. I don't know what you're talking about. I hope Cannonier wins. Strickland beats DDP 18 out of 20 times. Yeah, I'm just... All right, Chandler Jr. Dude said that 18 out of 20 times. Yeah, I'm sure he's got it, man. I'm sure he's got... I can't believe anybody picked Tatiana Suarez. Can everybody like the stream? How do we have 250? We have no damn likes, man. I don't understand. You guys know liking the stream helps the stream, right? I'm going to not starting the stream until it gets a certain amount of likes. I'm going to have a like threshold. You guys can't click, just close the chat for a second, click the little thumbs up button, and stop being a fucking bum. All right? I'm going to bleed for you guys, man. I'm going to go to war for you guys, man. You guys can't even like the stream, man. So many people were picking Tatiana. I thought I was losing my mind. I was paying so little attention to that. I didn't realize that until Thursday or Friday of the week. I started to become aware. I like now Shake That Ass. Getting real bummy around here lately. Just extra bummy. But if we tried tabletop and Chandler, we'd be successful 18 out of 20 times. I agree. I think we would. I think we would be successful. Joey's going to retire from Fight Night predictions after this one? Yeah. It's just a matter of building up that audience. My audience is not predominantly prediction subs. Most of my subs come from breaking down news and reacting to news and reacting to different interviews. I picked up a lot of subs and just breaking down nuanced situations. So those people kind of don't really jive with the predictions, you know? They're like, fuck the predictions. Fuck the predictions, man. But I'm going to keep doing them because I need to build up that audience. I need to build up that audience is what I need to do. So it'll come with time. It'll come with time. And the pay-per-views, as long as the pay-per-views are getting decent views, I'll be happy, you know. It is what it is. I want my predictions out there. If I ever have to skip one, I'm not going to cry about it. I mean, Saudi Arabia got 11K. 311 got 14K. I would like to get 20K on my prediction videos, for at least the pay-per-views, but it is what it is. I subbed for your lies and predictions. You're the best at news videos, Joe. I always watch all the videos. Thank you. Yeah, what do you guys watch the most on the channel? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious. What do you guys watch the most? Do you watch everything? Do you watch certain videos? Are you only here for the live streams? What? I bet there's people that never watch the live. There are people that never watch the live streams and watch all the videos. You know? Chandler's roast videos. The second likes become public on stream is the day that chat gets half banned. Oh, you can find out who likes the stream and who doesn't. I only watch your live streams, but occasionally watch your videos. That's crazy. I basically watch everything. I always click on videos with nuanced topics. Thank you. The best thing you guys can do is just retention time. Watch the videos for as long as possible. You know, even if you're not super interested in the predictions, use the timestamps to find the predictions you like, and then just let it play all the way through. Go back and let it play. Yeah, the casual fans don't like the The casual fans do not like the fight night predictions. I watched all the videos on repeat. Was Bryce forced to apologize? No. All the way through. Yep. Thank you. I watched the videos about Conor, roasting Grifters and Conor. Depends on the card, but sometimes I skip the prediction videos. I think a lot of people just go to the big cards and click on all the fights they're interested in and just see what my prediction is for that particular fight. But I usually study with the live chat on while studying, so not super active in chat. No problem. I've been watching all the live streams and always watching the longer news videos with the 20 minutes Conor videos of the last week or the week before were heaters. I'm always putting out there. I mean, there's sometimes I'm putting out a video. I'm like, damn, it's about to be a heater. It's about to be a heater. I'm shocked the Conor video from last week got 43,000 views. I don't know why I said 20 there. 43,000 views. My favorite videos to get views on are the post fights though. I love, because I used to hate I had nothing to watch after the post fights. I hated how I had nothing to watch after the fights. Like I didn't feel like there was anyone that I could listen to. So the fact there's people coming to my post fights immediately afterwards is like the biggest compliment to me. Like 25K for just me just ripping into Strickland for his undeserved title shot. Dude, it wasn't even in 10 days. That was like 3 days. It was like 3 days it got the 43K and then it just died off. I need another couple 100K bangers. I got 300K videos last year. I need another. We got a 60K video 2 weeks ago. I don't know how that video, I mean, there was a bunch to put together, I guess so. That was a 26-minute video. 59K. Where the cuts video? I don't know. They'll be back at some point. The Be Plain video blew up. I knew that one came out of nowhere. Oh, I forgot how many views did that get. Let me take a look. You know, I'm pretty sure that got demonetized, or that would have been out earlier. Does anyone remember what video got demonetized for me recently? I think it was that one. Yeah, that only got 24,000. I think that got demonetized for some reason in the beginning and then got fixed later. The Pereira Jamal Hill incident in the PI popped off. That was demonetized and that was annoying. That was 2 months ago now. That was 2 months ago. That was December 5th. I had a Christmas tree up. Can you say something nice about Pereira? Man, he's exciting as hell to watch. I watch everything except when I don't get a notification. That's wild. What's the difference between watching a video 21 video only up to the 19 mark, or if you do predictions, I just jump to the 4th minute and watch to the end? Look, the longer you watch, the better. That's all I can tell you. I don't know if there's a dip. Like, watch as much as you can. You should work on a couple documentary style videos, but they'd like to get demonetized. I don't know. Maybe I'll work on something like that in the future. I can't promise. Oh, yeah, the Conor video got demonetized about him out there sexually assaulting up a storm. But then it got fixed. Multiple of the videos. Oh, by the way, so 69% is picking Hamzat over DDP. 69% has Hamzat, 31% has DDP. YouTube did demonetize it, but I requested review and they remonetized it. I just automatically requested review. I said it should be able to. It's not like I got into crazy graphic detail and they overturned it, but the damage was already done in terms of, revenue. Because mainly all the views, 75% of the views really were already in at that point. Why didn't you do the 3 takeaways video? Because 312 was garbage. What were going to be my 3 takeaways? I meant to tell you guys that. I was debating about doing it. What were going to be the 3 takeaways? Strickland's a fucking bum. DDP Hamzat needs to happen next. And what else? Tatiana Suarez is overrated. Yeah, there was a live stream I did recently. When there's big news going on, the live streams will pop off. I had like 1,100 people in a live stream recently. I think that's what you're talking about. There's been a couple of those in the last couple months. One of my biggest regrets is not going live during the whole UFC 279 fiasco. Because I could have, but I was waiting for the news to become official. If I would have streamed the whole time while waiting, I bet you the stream would have absolutely blew up. Because everyone was talking about that point in time. Did you say you were going to create a new blogging channel? No, not a blogging channel. What's a blogging channel? Isn't blogging technically writing? Meaning vlogging. Tatiana Suarez was massively overrated, bro. Alex Magomed prediction. Magomed easy. Easy. Is Diego Lopez overrated? Yeah, Diego Lopez is massively overrated. He's an industry plant. Yeah, but now I'm not going to start a vlogging channel. What's your favorite videos to make? Probably post-fights. I don't know, though. Post-fights sometimes annoy me because I'm really tired. Like, the best I can tell you is, like, I can give you a couple videos examples. So, some of my favorite videos to make. Let's see. So, like, the 312 main event post-fight. Let's see. I really like doing the news reactions because they don't take a lot of research for them, and I just get to react candidly to the news. But really, I like to cover like the nuanced topics. I like covering, the UFC welcoming Cowboy Cerrone back. I like covering the Conor situation because it's like everyone wants answers, but nobody's willing to put their neck out there. I like when I find little bits and pieces of stuff that nobody else sees and I break it down in the video. I have one coming up like that probably soon. Joey, 3 takeaways from 312. Why did I watch this too? I don't think I'm going to be a UFC fan after this. 3, why wasn't Hamzat on 312? Exactly. One of your Chandler videos was the best video I ever watched on anything. Even my boys watched it. They were rolling on the floor laughing. Dude, Chandler's just gold for content, man. You're one of the best live streams to be a part of. Not many MMA YouTubers go live, though. I think a lot of people don't want to be exposed for their lack of knowledge, basically. I really like doing the video talking about what was I about to say? Oh, Chandler cheating. Kobe said he's looking to transition to WWE. I've been telling you guys that. WWE and online personality. Diego Lopez is JDM of the featherweight division. Struggles against old veterans and overhyped. Who's the hottest fighter? I don't like that you didn't specify female. I watched that video over 100 times. Easy. Which one? The Bo Nickel one? Thoughts on Mauricio Ruffy? Way overhyped, but decent. I really believe Josh Emmett had a better chance of beating Diego Lopez over Lerone Murphy. I know it sounds crazy, but look at Lopez. Likes to stand and brawl, and Murphy, I believe, will play it safe. Yeah, I think Murphy beats... I think Murphy beats Emmett. I could see Emmett beating Lopez. I appreciate you covering MMA news that doesn't revolve around just the card and fight news. Like 99% of MMA YouTubers, you go above and beyond on the news. Everyone is afraid to cover for some reason. They don't want to alienate anyone. They don't want to get piss anyone off. I just don't care. Like, my number one goal isn't to be popular. My number one goal isn't to make as much money as possible. Do I want to attract an audience? Do I want to make money? Sure. But again, that isn't my number one goal. I believe you can build an audience doing what I'm doing, and it's going to be a way more intelligent audience than you would otherwise. When you said check his ground and pound and showed the wrist punching, I died. Oh, for Bo? Like, he's just barely touched him, and then Cody Bumditch was like, that little thing. That shit was funny. I had them receipts, didn't I? I had that saved. I'd already made that video a while ago. I'd saved that slow-mo video. Colby ain't getting into WWE with that. Yeah, Colby would be a horrible WWE superstar. Hamzat 1 round done. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Bo Nickel got cooked on Twitter. Did you see that? I did not. Mad receipts. Bo Nickel's a clown, man. It doesn't surprise me. I think people are really starting to... People used to argue with me, man, Bo's good, man. He's a promising prospect, man. Bloody, 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 man. Man, come on, man. Let's see. I'm done. Underrated fight, Dariush Close. That's where the Joe Rogan cam became infamous. That is where the Joe Rogan cam became infamous. Hamzat does not have a gas tank issue. That's a made-up narrative. I will die on that hill. That is a made-up narrative. Hamzat has good cardio. Joe Strickland, Whitaker, who you got? I'll take Whitaker. Apparently he was being delusional in one of his fights and was bragging about the Pickett fight. He had someone point out that Bo actually needed a knee Pickett in the balls to get the takedown. I actually made a whole video on that. I'm glad people are shitting on Bo, man, because Bo says some dumb shit, and I feel like he was getting a pass because he's a UFC plant. Do you think the Shara Bullet show's over? No. He's never going to be UFC champion, but he's just an interesting dude. Hamzat's gas tank isn't an issue. He goes full fucking blast in round one. He didn't do that against Whitaker, which is, in my opinion, great, and destroyed him. Darius is just brainwashed. What do you mean? The introduction, though, you a fool. I don't remember what the introduction was. Hamzat has better cardio than DDP. I don't think that's proven, but it could be possible. I don't think it's proven, but it could be possible. Remember one time you said you weren't sure what to call your new YouTube channel, and you were just like, Joey's Life, and you said that you would name it Joey's Dong? Maybe we were joking around. I don't remember that. Maybe I was just talking hypothetically. When he threw Bo off of him and Bo looked, yeah, dude, he shucked him off. Who's a bigger UFC plant, Bo or Sean O'Malley? Or do you think you're the biggest UFC plant of all time? Both of them are UFC plants, but I'll say Bo because I think Sean O'Malley actually is skilled. And I don't know. There's been quite a few UFC plants over the years. Some of them work out, some of them don't. But Bo is one of the bigger UFC plants of all time, and it's so obvious, and it's actually quite annoying. It's actually quite annoying. Sadioff or Bonfin? I'm going Bonfin, but I'm not confident in that. Leon and Bilal live was epic, too. Dude, Leon getting his ass whooped. Getting whooped up by Bilal was the highlight of my MMA life in 2024. Dana White contenders here. Yeah, they're just bringing in lower level guys for cheap paychecks. They don't have to pay them that much. That's the gist of what's going on around there. That's the gist. That's the gist of what's going on around now. That's what it is. Damn. Something's going on in my browser. Yep, my browser went again. There it goes again. There it goes again. Bo seemed like the type of guy his parents buy him a brand new car. Yeah, he had a King Ranch in high school for sure. Brand new King Ranch. Why'd they choose Bo to be the plant? If we're being honest, because he's white American and has an NCAA background. So they're like, they want to have like that all-American. That they believe, and it's true, if you get the right like all-American dude and he can be successful and be like a champion, he would be a massive star in the USA. Like the United States would get behind him, which is where all their revenue comes from. So that's why they want it. That's why they push Sean. That's why they push Colby. Like, hey man, they got the Penn State wrestling. He trained with Jerry Sandusky. Whoa. Leon JDM, early prediction. I'm leaning Leon now. I was leaning JDM. I'm leaning Leon now. I mean, Sean O'Malley has no charisma either. But look at them pushing him. So true, they're all playing football and basketball. Facts. But yeah, that's the gist of it. They're just pushing somebody. Do you think Aaron Pico... They'll push Aaron Pico hard as well. I think he'll do all right in the UFC, but nothing crazy. Bo is chosen as a plant because his wrestling background. You know, all those wrestling dads buy those pay-per-views so they can watch Bo as the main event with their sons. 100%. Is there a chance? Nah, stop. Bro, that's way too far. I have no idea if their time even overlapped. But whenever I think of Penn State, I think of Jerry Sandusky. They tried that with the guy who the Joker beat. What's his name? Oh, Joe Pyfer. Yep. What about pinball in the UFC? What are you talking about? I don't get what you mean by that. There's only one Bo. His name is Bo Pickle. What about Pipple? I think Pipple's too old, man. He's not going to really make a run. He's not going to make a run. Just not going to happen. We'll have to see. Golf of America. That is the dumbest shit I ever have heard in my life. People are arguing about that. Who gives a fuck? I mean, that's crazy to me. Is there any other news I missed or no? Anyway. 2-9 MMA. Thank you for the $2. How does Hamzat beat DDP rear naked choke? He wins via rear naked choke, but DDP refuses to tap, so he gets put out cold. DDP just gets put out cold because he refuses to tap. Is what happens. Is genuinely what happens. Joey, someone barked from audience. That's why it would shoot. Dude, that was embarrassing. Why doesn't Bo try to copy Hamzat's style to the best of his ability? Because he can't. He doesn't have the skills. NCAA wrestling and MMA wrestling is not the same, my friend. It really is not. It really is not. Ugh. Listen, boys. What does it take to get inducted? Like, Izzy Kelvin? Does it have to be a title fight? Nah, it just has to be like a memorable banger fight, essentially. It has to be a real heater. Is NCAA wrestling the most overrated base? 100% overrated. Massively overrated. Do you think Bo gets slapped his next fight? No. He'll get another bum. He'll get at least like 2 or 3 more bums. Whose dad is the biggest scumbag? Leon's dad. I don't care about that. Dustin P told Patty and Nate, legends, do you agree Nate is not a legend? It's going to be Patty Chandler. Patty Chandler's on 314. I told you guys heard it here first. Bo Nickel needs to stop acting like he's done shit in MMA. True. Bo talks a big game, but he fights scrubs and doesn't even look good. I mean, he looked horrible against Bumditch. Imagine looking horrible against Bumditch. I mean, I would look like an elite level heavyweight or elite level fighter against Bumditch. I said heavyweight. Who do you got if Bo fights Costa? Probably Costa. I don't know, man. Costa's a bum himself. I'd probably pick Costa, but I don't think they would ever book that fight. I wish they would. Costa would be tough to take down. Bo versus Pfeiffer would be a heater. They would never book that. They're trying to push both those guys. They're trying to push both those guys. Is Costa gay? Maybe. Don't know. Don't care. All right, boys. I think it's about time to wrap this bad boy up. I think it's about time around here to wrap this bad boy up. We went over 2 hours. We went over 2 hours tonight. I gave you guys 2 hours of pure pleasure. The last white American icon champion was Chris Weidman. That's crazy to think of. You can't get away with American wrestling. You need some type of striking, or some DC had some great dirty boxing. That's true. He used it against Jones. That is true. That is true. Very true. But listen, boys, I'll have a video come out tomorrow. I'll probably react to Strickland making a bunch of excuses. You guys got 2 hours to go back and watch. If you haven't yet liked the stream, do me a favor and like the stream. I would have really appreciated it. Let me see something real quick before I go. Let me take a look. All right. No. Okay. Nope. All right. If you haven't checked it out, I did a video on Eric Nixick criticizing Sean Strickland yesterday. I did a video on my UFC Vegas predictions for this weekend. Check out the video on Eric Nixick and Strickland. It's out on the channel. I just got to do a reaction to Strickland now crying and saying he won't be in his corner again. So like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. There'll be another video out tomorrow. But yeah, it's getting late. I'm gonna try to get to bed. I've been running myself ragged lately, staying up all hours of the night for you boys. So I'm gonna get out of here. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, go check out the most recent videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. 200th live chat in the book. You guys got 2 hours for it. 200th live chat. Appreciate you guys. Good night.